Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's that guy Mitch here, and today we are going to be doing the Flagpole Road Trail. Now, just like everyone else who is new to the off-roading scene and even just, exploring the outdoors, there's a lot that we don't know. So somebody like me who is brand new to this, never been off-roading before, aside from if you watch my last video, I went to the Frederick watershed where it was really just a gravel road and nothing too extreme or technical. So I really didn't get to, really experience what I was looking for. So I decided to look for the next trail that I was going to tackle, and that led us to the flagpole. So the way I look for my trails is using the application called Trails Off-Road. And with that app, I just look kind of around my area. So when I was browsing the app, I noticed that, pretty close there was a trail called Flagpole. And I saw that, it was easy to moderate the way they have it rated. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and check this trail out. So I planned my day and I went. All right, guys, so I've been on this trail for a little bit now, and what I gotta say so far that I'm really impressed on is this trail is really for everybody. So the last time we went, off-roading for the first time, it was very easy. It was really a road that almost any vehicle can take as long as it had, a slight bit of ground clearance on it. This trail, yes, a vehicle with decent ground clearance can easily tackle this trail. But what I really am enjoying about this trail so far is that this is really, I would say, the best place to kind of see and test the limits of your vehicle. So right now with my stock setup, I've been able to do the main trail, which is really a dirt road, gravelly, dips here and there. But along the sides of this trail, there are several obstacles that you can take, and depending on how modified your vehicle is or capable of off-roading, you can decide whether or not to tackle those specific, trails, or the ones that are a little bit more difficult, the obstacles. Or you can opt out, and they always lead right back to the main trail, which is something that I really, really am enjoying because I've been able to kind of test and see what my car is capable of. And so that's one of the things that has really surprised me about this trail that I didn't expect, was being able to just try different things and kind of test the limits of a stock sport. Now, with that being said, yes, I know the limits now, especially on some of the obstacles. I definitely did not feel confident, and I still don't feel confident taking certain obstacles just because I don't have a lift kit on it or bigger wheels. All right, so as you guys don't know, well, how I said this trail was pretty easy and that this was great for beginners, well, I don't necessarily know if this specific part I'm on is for beginners. So, being the first time coming out here to this trail, there are, I guess, several different routes you can take, on this trail, whether you want to go off-roading up the mountain or I guess off-roading down the mountain. And the route that I took is, I guess we start at the top of the mountain and we work our way down, because I've basically been descending this whole time on an off-road trail compared to my drive up the mountain, which was a paved / gravel road that didn't have any, obstacles besides a few limbs that had fallen from the strong winds. Well, this specific part that I'm on has been all rocks, like gravel, rocks, dips, like puddles, little tiny ponds basically that you have to go over, which has been great. This is more of what I was looking for personally versus the Frederick Watershed, which was all just gravel road. This is definitely more of the experience I was looking for to really test the limits of what I could do. Now being out here alone, while I don't recommend it on an easier trail, I would say it's okay. I do have some emergency stuff with me. I always have a first aid kit, especially in the back of the car. And I do have some snacks and water just in case, the worst were to happen. But with that being said, this part of the trail that I've been experiencing, I gotta say, I'm really happy with the way the Jeep has been performing. Now, for the whole first half of the trail, I would say I was still in two-wheel drive, but once I turned on to this rocky section of the descent from the mountain, I've been in four-wheel high the entire time, just because to my left is a long fall, and to my right is just, some part of the mountain. So I just want to make sure I have my full traction, and because partially this trail is wet, I just want to make sure that, I get good traction while I'm on this. And I'm taking it very, very slow, kind of enjoying the scenery, the mountain tops. Everything just looks really, really nice out here. And the one thing I have noticed is there are so many camping spots out here. So that's definitely something that me and the wife will probably do this summer, is come out here to the mountains, camp overnight, and just enjoy being outside, because this is what it's all about, is really being out here, enjoying nature in a different way. We're big hikers, we're big bikers, but this is something that's completely different for me. I've never done this in my life, and I think I have fallen in love with this hobby. So we're going to continue on the trail. I'll show you guys some more clips of some more obstacles that I have to overcome, like this giant rock over here that we're about to go over. And like I said, I'm sure if you come with, with a friend or somebody, this will be a lot easier to make sure you're hitting your right lines and making sure that you're on the right path in order to easily get through these obstacles. All right, guys, we made it. So I just got off of the mountain. I was gonna film a little bit more, but I had some SD card issues where, let's just say, I got it jammed in the wrong way. And yeah, but I wish I would have been able to take some drone footage, but unfortunately there was a lot of wind. There was a storm rolling in, so it wasn't really the best idea to send a drone in the air, especially something small like the Spark, and I just didn't want to lose it today. So I didn't get much aerial footage, but hopefully you guys got a good idea of what the trail looks like, especially the path that I took. Overall, it was a great time. I definitely got to see what I'm capable of doing with this car in stock form and what are some of the things that I need to upgrade. I definitely will be back. 100% will be back, whether I come just to do the trail again or me and my wife come out to camp. It's going to be loads of fun, and I'm really excited to start doing some upgrades and seeing how it changes once those upgrades have been done. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit that notification button, but most importantly, like this video so that it helps me out so much, so that more people can kind of see what this trail is all about. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.